Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Sonic Love. So in today's video, we have got the Odin Pro. Oh my god, I have been waiting for this one, and it's finally here. I did go with the Odin Pro. I also went with the Super Dock package. So this is literally the first time I'll be opening the box. All I've done is crack the seals on the box. So without further ado, let's see if it is hyped or not. So okay, as you can see, the box itself is pretty big. It is a massive box because we had the dock. I'm not too sure that the box itself on the Odin is as big. I'm hoping not anyway. So let's open it up and see what we're going to get. Okay, so let's see what's in these little packages. Oh, that's nothing. Give it a wide berth. So what do we have in here? Okay, we have two plugs. Not too sure if one is for the dock and one is for the Odin itself, but it is a UK plug adapter, and I do believe you get a fast charger with it, but we will see. So let's see what this is here. Yep, this is the 22.5 quick charger. So that's pretty cool. Be able to charge the battery pretty quick. I will leave the stats on the screen if you are interested. This is the dock itself, so I'll move the big box and let's check out the dock quickly. It's probably going to be a long one, this one, guys. I will have to stop it and add some stuff as well, but this is the first time I'm looking at the dock. So let's have a little look-see. It is definitely well sealed, well packaged, which is nice to see. Let's just leave the dock there for now and let's see what we get in here. So we have an instruction manual. Some foam, lovely. We have an instruction manual for the dock. Nice. It also comes with a 65 volt quick charger. So that's really nice, to be honest. We have a very nice USB Type-C cable. And a massive brick 65 watt charger. So yeah, oh, that's cool as well. I'm really happy with that. And that's all we get in the box. So let's take a look at the dock. Real excited to do a video on this one, guys. Okay, so the dock itself has USB ports. We also have 4 GameCube controllers. Incredible. We have a HDMI. On the back we have an Ethernet cable, more HDMI ports, USB Type-C will be for powering the unit itself with the case on the side. We also have a second HDMI. That's not bad. It has a nice design. It feels premium with the AYN logo. We do have a protector for the screen once it's in the dock, which is nice. I'm not too sure if this can pull out. It looks like it can. Yep, so the actual plastic housing can come out. Does it go back in? As good though. Yes, it does. Fits in quite nice. Okay, that's cool. So let's take that out and See what we have for connecting it. Okay, that's pretty nice. So all in all, the dock is very, very well made. I might do a tear down on that just to see what it's like inside. But as a first impressions, I'm quite happy with the dock itself. Back to the big box. Okay, what else have we got? We get some G601 Plus headphones. Look like Apple headphones, but wired. But yeah, I suppose that's a nice touch. We get their own branded high quality digital cable, so that'll be the HDMI, no doubt. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, lovely. We also get a nice case, so we'll quickly just have a little look at that and see how it is. I like it. It's got a nice design on it. Feels nice. It is very robust. It is absolutely solid on the top. We have a little tab to hook it to your arm so it doesn't fall off or bag. We also have nice branded zips, so that's a really nice touch. Okay, very similar to a Switch style. Don't know about putting, looks like you can put Switch games in there. Not that you would! That also comes very nicely packed. Really solid inside as well. It does have the grooves obviously for the trigger buttons and the analog triggers. Also the base is shaped like the RGB 10 Max 2, very similar. And then we also have a protective housing on it as well. So let's quickly have a little look at this. So definitely have protection in mind with this package. Okay, so we do have like a vent hole for the back, maybe. Enough space for the wires. Buttons, analog sticks, D-pad, start select probably. Enough room for the ventilation maybe if there is on the bottom. Who knows, we'll have to see. But that is very good moulding, nice quality. Very pleased with that again. And here we go. Here it is. Let me change the camera. So I know it looks like it's coming across as grey, but it's definitely darker than what is shown on the screen. Just because I have got good light. So it comes very, very well packaged again. So let's break the seal. The box itself is very premium. It looks very nice. It does come with some branded stickers, obviously to keep it in place. It has the Odin logo in the center in gold, which is a lovely touch. It's reflective, or holographic, if you want to be more precise. Here we have it. So here is the Odin instruction manual, Odin Base Pro. A lot to read if you want to. Let's chuck it aside. And here we have it. I went for the American style SNES, which is obviously the cool grey with the two-tone colours inside. It's got like a velvet feeling, which is also very premium. We have another charging cable, which is purple. Lovely. So overall, I'm really impressed so far, guys, with what I paid. There we go, the moment of truth. Oh, now that does look special. Again, it will be washed out a little bit because I have the natural light coming in, but the screen looks darker than what it is showing. So at the bottom, we have our charging, we have our headphone jack. Looks like we have two well-placed speakers, which is really, really nice. On the side, we have the illuminating strips. The D-pad itself is very nice. Look how much that sticks out. As you can see, it is quite chunky. Sticks out quite a lot. As it pivots, it's got a very, very clicky response to it. So that's really, really nice. But not loud enough so you can hear it. But it is there, but it seems to have very good directions. And it feels nice. And obviously your finger is above the unit itself. It has the Odin logo on the bottom, which is also a lovely little touch. We have our switch analogs, which we all know and love. Feels really nice. We have a select and a start button. The buttons themselves feel really nice, and in fact it feels like a switch, the buttons actually, but they're very high. They press down really, really well, really responsive. On the side, we also have the LED strip. I'm not too sure if it's LED, but it is definitely lighting up. We also have R1, R2, L1, L2. Now, I do believe these are analog, so when we're playing like Xbox Games Pass, obviously it will be so much better, and for PS1 games, it will be a joy to play Gran Turismo and PSP, all the driving games, but actually have analog, which is really, really good. So we have HD, so I take it if we clip this off, and that's really nice, by the way. Feels nice. I'm not too sure how it pans out. I don't know if it clips off or it has a little bit of a, yep, okay, so it has a seal. But as you can see, that is where the TF card slot is, which looks really nice and protected by a nice silver plate, and also the micro HDMI. We have some lovely vents on the top. We have our volume, and we also have the power. Also, the R2 is also analog. Underneath, we have some more air vents, and we also have a exhaust on the back as well. We also have programmable buttons probably, so it's a nice touch to have them. So all in all, I'm really impressed with it. The build quality itself is very reminiscent of a Switch Lite. So just let me go and get the Switch Lite, guys. So here we have a Switch Lite. So you can see that the screen itself straight away is surprisingly bigger. Really nice. But the buttons are definitely bigger and larger, but still feel equally as nice. It's really cool. Analog triggers, which the Switch should have had in the first place, but obviously they're digital. But it is very, very reminiscent of a Switch Lite, in my opinion. But I think the ergonomics are a lot better, especially with the grip and the housing unit here at the bottom. As you can see, it is more like the RGB 10 Max 2, where the Switch is very, very flat. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on, see what's going to happen, and then we'll move on from there. I will add some stuff and come back. Here's the loading screen. It really is a pretty device, guys. I'd love to know what you think in the comments. Okay, so welcome to the AYN Odin. So I take it this is, select your language, which is English. You can press the R buttons, connect to the internet. So once you're connected to the internet, it's saying select your time zone. So here we have a choice of what launcher that you want. So there's the AOSP launcher or the Odin launcher. Now the Odin launcher is very, very simplified with boxes, which is very nice, but I much prefer the AOSP launcher. So I'm going to go with that one. Hit next. So the navigation buttons, I like the traditional 3-button layout, which also has an auto hide feature. And that is the configuration complete. So the configuration and the start setup is very easy to do, guys. And here we have it. So that screen is absolutely delicious, guys. Oh, I could just eat it up. Look at that. It looks lovely. Viewing angles are great. Very reflective, but more so on camera than what it is in person. But it looks really, really good. Okay, so we have our usual settings, Chrome, files, Play Store, music and gallery, as you would, and then all the applications we applied on there. Very, very simple. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to hit pause. I'm going to set some stuff up just so we can take a quick glimpse of what this can do, and then I will do individual play videos of each emulator, testing as many games as possible, pushing it to the max. See you in a tick. So I closed the curtains just so you can see just how beautiful that the LED lights, I'm not too sure of the LED, but the lights themselves just look absolutely stunning. So it's wrapped around the side of the unit, as I mentioned before, both sides in a circular motion. It just looks absolutely sleek. The actual sticks themselves, the analog sticks, also glow, and it just looks and feels amazing. But it's not intrusive on the eyes, and it is definitely not going to blind you. So it's really, really nice, but they are easy to turn on and off. If we just go into the settings, you'll see that there is an option for Odin Settings. Let me turn the brightness down a little bit, just so you guys can see that. Okay, so in the options themselves, you'll see that you are able to toggle them off and on, which is really easy to do, but also a very nice function. So now we're going to take a quick look at the performance of the Odin Pro. Now, I will start off a little bit light. I'll leave the retro gaming side of it to another video. I'll do RetroArch and I'll test out all the old systems on there. But today we're going to be just concentrating on some good stuff. So let's jump right in.
place is 14th on the grid. You need to beat your event rival. They're not going to make it easy, though.
So here we have Genshin Impact. Really nice, plays really, really well. The on-screen map controls. Runs really nice. The fan does kick on when you have it in performance mode, or high performance mode should I say. But apart from that, it runs really well. Okay, let's kick things off and move on to some PSP. Let's try out some hard ones to emulate. Let's go to settings. Using the OpenGL backend. 2x resolution. You can bump it to 3, but I find there's no need. 2x looks just good enough, really. Let's test out some Chains of Olympus.
Suffering for years, Kratos, the once great Jupiter.
Let's test out Killzone Mercenaries. We know this one is a hard one to emulate. So let's take it down to 2x. Now predominantly the very start is very sketchy. It'll drop down to like 12, 15 frames. But once you get into the game itself, it normally sells. as you can hear. So just ignore the first part, guys.
Templar, it's me, Luger. I'm heading up Mobile Command for this op. You'll take your instructions from me. I'll be passing you intel from our Shadow Marshals doing recon in the field. So listen up, get to the shelled out house and rendezvous with Rico.
As you can see, we're getting a 60 frames, which is really nice. Let's test something out quickly. Let's go with some Gran Turismo. Again, I don't think we're going to have much trouble with PSP.
Ready? Start!
2x resolution, and it looks really nice. Again, no problem with Dreamcast, guys. It runs flawlessly. Okay, so let's check out some Sega Saturn. Let's kick things off with some Sega Rally.
Sega Rally Championship.
I've not done anything to the settings or changed anything, guys, so if there is stutters or I can detect a bit of sound issue. But as you can see, it's definitely running full speed. Just with a bit of sound issue, but I'm sure I can tweak it to make it better. And plus I think it's using the built-in BIOS, so if I add the BIOS, maybe that will help sort out the sound as well. But yeah, I think frame rate wise, you're not going to have any problems with Sega Saturn. I'm pretty sure of that. And I'm using the standalone emulator, the first one, but there is a Yabashiro 2, I believe. But it looks nice, plays nice, just a bit of sound issue. Let's check out something else. Let's move on to some Citra. Start off with something light. Let's go with some Super Mario. Also, not changed anything in the settings, guys, or anything, so if there is any hiccups, but I will do full videos and breakdowns of each emulator as well, guys, with lots of long play. But Citra is a difficult one to do emulation with, even on high-end PCs, guys. So far, so good. But I'm sure there'll be plenty of games that are definitely not playable or compatible. Love to know in the comments, guys, if you have one already and you've had success, or maybe some tips on settings you want to share. Let me know in the comments. Okay, let's move on to something else. Let's move on to native Dolphin emulator. And let's go with some Luigi's Mansion. It looks really sharp on this screen, guys. Sound is clear. Frame rate looking like a stable 30. But I have got Dolphin MMJR and also Dolphin MMJR2. So I will be doing videos on them as well, guys. I'm sure you can see the quality of the image. It just looks really nice. Steady frame rate. All the textures are there. It looks really nice. 9 times out of 10 you don't get the glow of the ghost, you just get the key floating, so that's good to see. Okay, let's try out a Wii game. Let's go to Wii. Let's try out Tatamoco versus Capcom. I have tested this one out. That's one of my favourite fighting games of all time. I will be testing out the different backends as well, guys, doing comparisons with OpenGL and Vulkan backend. Also, any settings or tweaks that I make to get the best out of it, I'll also be sharing in future videos. This is one of my favourite fighting games of all time. I'll be happy out of the Wii selection of games you can play. I'll be happy if this one works, as it is awesome. Let me know in the comments which games that you would like to see in the long play videos, guys, and I'll be happy to do lots of videos on that. As you can see, it looks absolutely lovely.
Select your heroes.
How nice that looks. This is 1080p, guys. It'll take a while for the shader cache to kick in. But yeah, you'll have no problem with Tatamoco versus Capcom. It runs surprisingly well. Okay guys, so I'm going to leave it there. I think this is absolutely fantastic. I love the device, I love the build quality, the controls are really nice. The analog sticks are just a welcome addition, which it's been crying out for these handhelds for a long time. The buttons are great. You've got a nice clickiness to it. Don't know if you can hear that. Very good response on the analogs. Overall, I am so happy. I will do a video checking out with the dock also, guys, because I know there's a lot of people that want to see with the dock and what the capabilities are with that and what things you can do. I also know there is a Windows 11 that you can add to it, so it'll be interesting to check out emulation on that. A like would be absolutely perfect to help the channel grow. If you share, that would be even better. And as always, guys, take care. I just can't resist it. Let's just do one more.